this episode of Tackle Tuesday. Today we're going to be talking about jig trailers and not a common mistake, but what could I call it? Don't know the name for it. But a lot of people think that jigs and their trailers have to match. As you can see here, this is what most people would throw. The black and blue little jig with a black soft bait with blue sparkles or flakes in it. Now, a lot of people would match the bait with the jig, or match the trailer with the jig, and that's because it's visually appealing to them, and they think that it's going to be visually appealing to the bass, and that's not always what do you call it? Losing my words today. That's not always the I can't remember the words. I'm tired right now. Don't judge. The situation. There we go. It's not always the situation. Sometimes bass don't always go on visual appearance. As you can see right here, this bait, Yum Christy Craw, it's supposed to be a little bit longer. I cut it to the trailer size. This bait right here has these that are kind of like swim bait tails. They flicker and stuff, so it's like a swim bait type of trailer. Now there's that, which you could use on a black and blue jig, and here come the people with OCD. You're gonna comment below. Know what's gonna happen. Put the blue trailer onto the natural colored jig. Because what's stopping you? Except for your own visual appearance. What you like. That's not always gonna be the case of what those bass like. As you can see right here, it's still a pretty nice color. Doesn't look too visually appealing to your senses, but those bass could be keying in on this all day long. You could catch hundreds of bass on this if you stayed out all day and they were looking for something that was a little bit different than what anglers actually throw. So that's one thing, is different color. Now another thing is different, not appearance, action. Different action in the bait. These, like swim bait trailers or tails, flicker like a crayfish flickering its little claws. Now these punching type style baits don't do that at all. They actually just barely flap in the water. So it's kind of like it's a little bit more, what's my words? Sorry about the noise in the background. The pipes are acting up. It's a little less. I'm losing my words all night. I can't remember. But it doesn't make as much action. A little less action. Found my words. Makes a little bit less action. Sometimes those bass are keying in on the smallest details in the action. So let's just rig this on here. Usually I would just cut this bait in half and use the other half with the claws on it. You might as well just stick the whole thing on. It doesn't really matter the length either, unless those fish are keying in on it. As you can see, this isn't too bad of a bait, and it kind of matches, but it doesn't matter if it matches at all. If those fish are looking for larger crayfish, I would use this, because the football head jig sits down on the bottom like that, and these things are going to be flapping in the current. But usually I would cut the crayfish trailer in half, just to have it a little bit more compact, and that's what those fish like usually down at the river. So now we've been through color, we've been through action, Now we can go into like brands. Now brands to me don't mean a thing. I don't have a particular brand. As you can see, got Yum Crispy Craws, got Big Bite Baits, whatever these things are called. What does it say on the package? Oh, doesn't even have a name. Great. So it's just a punch-and style bait from Big Bite Baits. But let me just take this off here. So as I said, I don't care about brand. I just care about the action and the not visually appealing to me. So you can put any trailer on there. Like, this is gonna freak some of you guys out who have OCD. I have a red and black jig. You just stick this nice blue crayfish trailer on there. And it doesn't look too visually appealing to us at all. But it could look really, really nice to those smallmouth bass. Because one thing that I would think is some crayfish up here have bluish colored claws. And with the skirt around it, it looks like a regular crayfish. And then you have that target area on the back where it's nice and blue. Nice blue flakes right on the back. And this skirt's going to cover up most of the bait. And only these little two things are going to be showing, flickering through the water. And that's going to create a really nice strike. So, as I said, it doesn't matter the brand, the action. Well, sometimes it'll matter the action depending on where you're fishing, what you're fishing for, and what those fish will want. But the color is all up to the bass. Everything's all up to the bass. None of it's up to you if you really think about it. Think about it. It's weird. It could be visually appealing to you, and the bass hate it. So it's kind of hard to wrap your head around. But anyways, let's get into where you would fish these. Obviously on jigs. As I said, the football head jig, you'd have the one with this action where it just barely flickers these things, and you would have the Crispy Craws or the swimming crayfish style trailer baits on the swim jigs, and you would fish those swim jigs. You just fish them through brush, around rocks, stuff like that. This I would do sandier bottoms, near rocks, let it sit on the bottom, get a bright colored trailer or something like that. Something totally opposite of what this bait is, and those smallmouth will key on that. So I tried to make this video pretty short. Sorry for making it kinda long. It's gonna be about 9 minutes. I don't know if I'll be able to upload it tomorrow. Actually, I only have one period where I can, and that period's only an hour-long class, so hopefully I can. It'll be at the end of the day if I do, so just stay tuned. And hopefully you liked this video. If you did, leave it a like. Share this video if you could. And once we reach 150 subscribers, we are doing a $50 lure giveaway. Not one lure. We're going to choose $50 worth of lures from a certain place, and we're going to ship it to whoever the winners are. Might pick a few winners, or I might just pick one. I'm not too sure yet. But anyways, thanks for watching this episode of Tackle Tuesday. Hopefully you'll tune in for the next video and the next Tackle Tuesday. Like this video, share this video, comment on this video, and I'll catch you guys on the next episode.